Welcome to class. In this session, we are going to discuss Unit 8, Aiming for Success. A lot of my students, they are young, ask me how to be successful. This topic is probably good for us to discuss the ways to get a successful life. As you can see here in the picture, this is a tennis player. He is Rafael Nadal from Spain. He is one of the legends, a living legend in tennis. Or perhaps you're good at acting. He wins the Oscar. You can graduate from a university to prepare yourself to get a good job in the future. Or you're good at playing soccer, as this trio from Barcelona, Andres Iniesta, Lionel Messi, and Xavi Hernandez. In this unit, we are learning a few expressions that are probably new to you. For example, go under. Go under means failed. Your business goes down, bankrupt, finished your money, and you cannot continue your business. Bestseller is not a person. Bestseller is for a product. For example, a bestseller book, a bestseller movie. So bestseller is basically a movie that sells best over millions of viewers in the world. Bestseller book, a book that sells so well over millions of readers have bought the book. Have had their day means a person who was successful in the past, but then now they are not successful anymore. Give up, a phrasal verb, which means you stop doing something. Up to snuff, your product, your quality is very good. People want to use it. The last one, give it a try. Sometimes you ask your friend to do something and then your friend doesn't want to do it. And then you persuade your friend, just give it a try. Instead of saying, just try it. But here you say, give it a try. I have these questions in our assignment. The same sentences, the same options. In lesson 1, describe different types of people. We are going to talk about these expressions. It's time, I'd rather, I'd better. But before we go to this language point, I would like to read with you an article. Mark the statements below true, false, or don't know with question mark. Don't know means you don't have the information about it, not that you don't know the meaning of the article. You can read along with me. There are probably some difficult words. Please check with your dictionary. Are you a successful leader? Our company specializes in training you to be a successful leader for whatever situation you're in. A. Almost nothing we do in this world is done in isolation. At work or at play, you'll find yourself in groups, working with other people. Your team at work, a meeting with co-workers, your family, a vacation with friends, a group of students working together, a day out hiking in the mountains, a group of neighbors wanting to make changes. It is now recognized that being able to work successfully with other people is one of the major keys to success, partly because we need to do it so often. B. In almost every situation where you are in a group, you will need a skilled leader. All groups need leaders, and all successful groups have good leaders. Groups without leaders or with weak leaders almost always break down. Members of leadership group often begin to feel dissatisfied and frustrated. Time is wasted and the tasks are not achieved. There are often arguments and tension between people as there is nobody to keep the goals clear. Some personalities dominate and others disappear. Often group members begin not to come to meetings in order to avoid more disharmony. C. Some people are natural leaders. The celebrity chef Antonio Carluccio says, true leaders are born and you can spot them in kitchens. They are people who combine toughness, fairness, and humor. Although a lot of people agree that there are some natural born leaders, most people now recognize that leadership can also be taught. Our professional experienced staff can train almost anyone how to be a successful leader. Good leaders Don't make people do things in a bossy, controlling way. You can learn how to involve everyone, encouraging the whole group to work toward a common goal. D. Our training courses use activities and techniques to develop a range of qualities that are necessary to be a good leader. Self-confidence is vital to overcoming your own fears about being a leader. Successful leaders also need to be calm and intelligent. They need to be able to work out good strategies and make sound judgments under pressure. Finally, and probably most importantly, good leaders need to be sensitive, sociable, and be able to get along with a wide range of people. Good leadership is essentially the ability to influence others, and good leaders allow all members of the group to contribute. Now let's discuss the language point. We are talking about it's time, I'd rather, or I would rather, I'd better, or I had better. Would can be shortened with only apostrophe D. Had can be shortened with apostrophe D as well. Now let's take a look at the meaning. In this grammar box, we are looking at it's time, would rather, another would rather, and had better. You have to be careful with the form. It's time plus subject, would rather plus object, would rather without object, had better without object. Number 1, I think I, and then here is an object. So you choose this one, object. So you say, I think I'd rather you did the first course. Take a look at this one, did. You did, not you do. So once again, I think I would rather you did the first course. And the meaning of that is to talk about what you'd prefer someone else to do. Number 2, I feel that I moved up. Here we have a subject, I moved up. So we use this one, it's time. And be careful, you also have past tense there, just like in number 1. So when you have an object or a subject, then you use the past tense. I feel that it's time I moved up. The meaning, to talk about when you should have done something already, or at least started it. Number 3, I not wait for 2 months. You use C because you have would rather plus nothing there. And the meaning, to talk about what you'd prefer to do. So you say, I would rather not wait for 2 months because you prefer to do something else. Number 4, I get your name on the list right away. This is something that you should do or advisable. So you use D. Subject plus had better plus nothing here. The nothing here is verb 1. Just like in number 3, here also a verb 1, not wait. So you will read, I had better get your name on the list right away. This is something that I should do, advisable to do in the present or future. Alright, please take a look at the assignment and do the assignment there. I'm looking forward to your submission and we'll see you again in the next video.